They learned not to meddle with human children after we turned a dozen Yadar worlds into molten rock. It was difficult for me to look at the hollow figurine in my hand through tears of rage and sadness. Tommy, my 8-year-old son, smiled at me. He was frozen in time. A child was taken from us by the Yadiran 10 years ago, and they tried to make us pay with some worthless space rocks. We gave them what they wanted. We renounced our claim and accelerated our ships. They still haven't returned Tommy. Instead, they sent us a movie. I was horrified as I watched their scientists strike my baby and dissect him like a frog in a biology class. His screams tore my soul apart. He begged me to save him and cried out for me until his little body couldn't endure anymore. I told the Yadar to return my son's body. The butcher was to blame, but the Galactic Council clung to their agenda and claimed the Yadarans were more important because of their strategic value than the lives of people. The Yadarans, equipped with plasma weapons and shields, mocked us as protected child abusers, but not for long. The Yadiran planted the seeds of chaos, and now humanity was ready to reap the whirlwind. For every drop of my son's blood they spilled, we would claim an ocean of theirs. The galaxy was about to learn a simple truth. If you harm our children, you face the most dangerous species in the universe. We would burn the Yadiran and all who helped them. For Tommy and all the children who were killed, humanity gathered as a united force of anger and vengeance, and the galaxy was about to feel our wrath. I would do whatever was necessary for my son, no matter how many worlds or ships we had to destroy. We would all do it. Tommy should have been safe with the Galactic Council. Now, I would make them pay. The UNSC Retribution tore through empty space like a hunter in the darkness. Its sleek black hull blended almost invisibly against the backdrop of stars. Its mission was clear: to make the Yadiran pay for all the innocent children they killed in the name of their twisted science. The captain, seated firmly in the command chair, stared straight ahead at the view screen. Arcturus Prime, a serene blue-green sphere, appeared before them, but beneath that peaceful exterior, horrors festered. The Yadiran who had taken his son, tortured him, and killed him were there. The crew of Retribution, a mix of men and women united by a common goal, shared the same burning desire for vengeance. The captain addressed them with a hard voice. "You all know what we're here to do," he said. "Not to rebuild or negotiate, but to make them pay, burn their cities, and turn their world to glass. Let the galaxy know we will no longer tolerate the slaughter of our children." The crew murmured in agreement, anger building. Yet, some weren't entirely convinced. Doubt lingered in a few eyes. The captain noticed and addressed it head-on. "I know this is not easy," he said, his voice breaking slightly. "But think of all the children, not just my son, who were taken from their homes, abused, and killed while the Galactic Council did nothing. This is not just for revenge. This is for justice." As scans of Arcturus Prime revealed its surface, the crew found something shocking. Massive underground chambers filled to the brim with pulsating Yadiran eggs. "That's why there are no defenses," Commander Ivanova said grimly. "They believe they're untouchable because the Council protects them." The revelation caused heated arguments on the bridge. Some argued they couldn't stoop to the Yadiran level by targeting their eggs. Others, their voices shaking with rage, said it was the only way to ensure no more monsters would emerge. The captain slammed his hand down. "When those eggs hatch, they'll grow into the same monsters who tortured my son and others. We cannot allow that. This isn't about being better than them. It's about protecting our people and our children." A proximity alarm blared. A Yadiran ship emerged from the shadows of the planet. On its screen appeared Sirius, an insectoid scientist, his face filled with cruel arrogance. "Your son provided us with valuable insights," he sneered. "His pain taught us much about your species." The captain's rage boiled over. "Cut the transmission," he ordered. The Retribution unleashed its fury, raining nuclear fire on the planet's surface, turning the Yadiran breeding grounds into molten ash. But the Yadiran ship retaliated, forcing a fierce battle. Despite their shields, the Retribution's cannons tore through the enemy vessel. "Bring Sirius alive," the captain ordered. The boarding team stormed the Yadiran ship, their justified rage unstoppable. When they reached the bridge, Sirius awaited them, injured but defiant. "You're too late," he sneered. "This is only the beginning. Your species will fall." Ignoring his threats, they captured him. Back on Earth, Sirius faced trial for his atrocities. Survivors spoke of the horrifying experiments, their voices trembling with rage and sorrow. The Galactic Council's complicity came to light, and humanity's fury turned toward them as well. When the Council attempted to negotiate, the captain stood firm. "We will not forgive. We will not forget. If the Yadiran come for us, we will fight them, and they will pay for every life they've taken."